tell you who's coming up on the broadcast today. We have Tommy Robbins, obviously, right there in the middle of London stand with the ongoing terror attacks that happen every few days. He'll be popping in. We have Ben Garrison, the amazing cartoonist, who I think is the emblematic political cartoonist of our age. There's some other great people, Anthony Frida. He's just not as prolific. There's some other great folks out there as well. Bracco, I think's his name. Bracco. But when you get down to it, it is Ben Garrison. It's simply amazing. By the way, we sell his new book that is a compendium of many of his best political cartoons. A great way to wake people up, to have it on your coffee table or give it to a libtard in your family, or to leave one at the barbershop. This is an information war. Or go donate one to the library. Then thousands of people will read it. And you have to have that information warfare perspective, that you understand that every heart and every mind we reach is a major victory against the globalists, and we have turned the tide. Their global government, TPP, is destroyed. Their global carbon tax, the Paris Accord, is on fire. This is irrevocable damage to the New World Order. The above-the-law corporatocracy that they've denied existed, and Bilderberg and all of it, and it's out in the open. And then Hollywood and all the low-information voters on Facebook are just, he's stomping the earth, he hates the earth. Now America and Europe won't be the only ones with carbon taxes to shut off our economies. Oh, no. Now there'll be less dirty plants in China because the plants won't get built there. They'll get built here where it's totally clean. No, it's not true. It's impossible. No, Trump. Don't kill the earth. No, we're saviors of the earth. Ah. We've been cast as the saviors. We're just a bunch of idiots that are trendy and don't have jobs and have 2 or 3 college degrees that are worthless, but we listen to Stephen Colbert and we want to feel important, and you're the bad guy hurting us and trying to keep the jihadis out. I mean, think about how crazy he is. In total failed states where the imams issue the passports, like Somalia, he says they can't come in from Somalia. Bad man! Bad man! I mean, think about how evil Trump is. And every time there's another terror attack, he's proven wrong, see? Because he said there'd be more terror attacks because you let in people from third world Islamic hellholes that are all killing each other and are totally crazed and have a culture of not working, just murdering each other and walking around in nightgowns, and they wipe their asses with their hands, and they're just total, complete fiend demons that cut their children's genitals off and you know, put hoods over women's heads and beat them to death if they talk back and rape any women they want. The woman complains, she gets charged with sex crimes, and throw gays off buildings and murder everybody. How about Trump bans people from any country that throw gays off buildings, and the governments openly certify it and say it's good? How about people are banned from any country where women have to wear hoods over their heads? Oh, but the media spins the whole thing. And they sit there and they say, oh, well, actually, the answer here is we should all wear hijabs. This is a sign of feminism. So the West is horrible and evil, and all over the country at campuses, they're having no whites days run by the faculty, creating total racism and division under multiculturalism, and they're bringing in uncompatible, most radical forms of vile Islam that is a true cult. Islam, in its orthodox Wahhabist form, is the biggest, oldest, most dangerous, murderous, uncompatible, cancerous cult on the planet. But they have official UN videos and German TV ads put out by the state government with their rock stars and their music stars first wearing turbans and going, I wear the hijab, it's fun. And then next, it's a real hijab. And then it's a beekeeper suit over their heads. And those of us that see this cult taking over, we get upset about it. Because we know our government and the left and the globalists and the Ford Foundation is out there financing and fomenting every uncompatible system, every authoritarian system, to bring them into our countries and then let them have their way with us so that they can then turn around and say, oh, we got to surveil all of you. Oh, we have to control the internet. Oh, we have to censor everybody. Oh, we have to take your rights away. Oh, we got to get rid of this and that and everything else. Got to have all this happen. Meanwhile, England won't let its citizens have guns to defend themselves. And they bring in absolute murderous scum who are admittedly part of jihad groups who fought in Libya. and fought in Syria, overthrowing those countries and murdering people, and then they bring them back and wonder why they're killing people, and Trump says if you fought for ISIS, you shouldn't be allowed back in the country. How about you should be dead? How about instead of deporting these people that fought for ISIS, we give them a real quick trial and then we hang their asses? I'll be there. I'll kick the lever. I'm ready to kill these people after a court finds them guilty of being mass murderers.
We're on the march.